can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulsa's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 33, but not before he...
A few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. So Delaware's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finds his man. It's Lewis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Fights off a defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15. big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll try the run. Drives into the pile just to pick up a run. They'll spot it at the 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Finding open areas. This drive from the 37-yard line. Handoff to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Lewis. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hardy. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Lost a fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. and he's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a crease. It's Dupree. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they'd better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could...
Wide open spaces. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Plows through the defense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So now on comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They get to the line quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. Rimmed out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Golden Hurricane after that explosive run back to the line. On the ground, it's Hunt. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And now the ball is free in the end zone. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And how about the finish to this first half? This defense trying to hold on, not give up points. They flip the script, force the fumble, scoop it up, score it, and bring all the momentum right into the half with this football team.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, he can scramble, and can get first downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He leaves it with his back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throwing on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Running through contact. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gives it on the option. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to run it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll pull them back to within 6. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. The sure hands, it's Lewis. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Wells. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. Open space at the 25. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and...
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking to scramble. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
You run the slant route day 1, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
It's caught downfield, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Well, that is not a great punt at all. It'll be down inside their own 35-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this quarterback has had a little bit of success running so far in this game. That time on the option play, nowhere to go, though. Defense, they were in position. They tackled him for a loss.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And the Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On the run, it's Dupree. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Here comes the Heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those time.
Lots of running room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Dupree. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll set up to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Give to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Got his man on the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Tulsa! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Shakes off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quickly out to the tight end. The Blue Hens pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic. Turning on the Jets. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters, every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback, dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting the first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now